Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be doing some more requested reaction videos, and this video is requested by Orion Alternate History. I still think you should change your name to Oreo Alternate History, because that's totally cool. The obsession with Oreos. Jesus, I've never had an Oreo. I don't know what they taste like. They're like a cookie or something with some cream. Yeah, I've never had an Oreo. I should really try them, but I don't know why I haven't. But yeah, I don't know, understand the obsession with Oreos and milk. I've seen people eat Oreos, but like I said, I've never had one. Very strange indeed, obsession. The Oreo epidemic. I don't know, the pandemic of Oreos. But yeah, it's Orion Alternate History, not Oreo Alternate History. But still, it's a good name. But it's gonna be Luigi's Mansion Glitches, Son of a Glitch, episode 66. Okay, so the title is self-explanatory. From the title, it's gonna be Luigi's Mansion Glitches. This is a video I've never seen before. This is a channel I've never heard before. So my guess is the video is gonna be about Luigi Mansion's the GameCube game and just going through all the glitches. So that's totally awesome because you know, Luigi Mansion is perhaps one of my top 10 favorite video games on the GameCube, of course, because I played that game for hours on end. You know, I played that game so much. It was definitely the sort of top 10 listed GameCube games I played at all time. It was just insane the amount of hours I spent on that game. And I maxed out everything. I complete the game and everything. So if there are going to be glitches, it's going to be really interesting because I don't think I remember any glitches on Luigi's Mansion. So actually see glitches, maybe they can get outside the map or something like that. That's pretty cool. You know, that's going to be pretty interesting. But I'm really curious. So yeah, let's check out the video, shall we? Let's go.
Son of a glitch.
So they're gonna sort of glitch out the wall or
Luigi's
something.
Mansion. Luigi embarks on a ghostly adventure
They
where
need to
he's
release
the
this
star
on
of
the
the
Nintendo
show,
Switch.
and it's scary how much fun it is. And not only
They've done
that,
Luigi
it's
Mansion
actually
free,
a very solid game
but I want
glitch-wise.
the
well,
original.
more solid than these guys. But of course, there are a few interesting and entertaining glitches, but they're not for the squeamish. So grab your Poltergust 3000 and let's kick things off by heading to this balcony and pushing this
glitch,
toad
okay.
around. No, seriously, if you run up against this toad here, you can push him along the ground, although not very far. I'm trying to sound excited about this, but it's the most tame glitch in the game. Gotta start somewhere, right? I guess it's mildly amusing. Anyway, this doesn't really affect much except Toad's self-esteem. Toad is such a
Poor
pushover.
Toad.
Next up is a strange glitch that can occur with gravity switches.
switch glitch.
To show you what I mean, we're here in the tea room standing on the ceiling, and the glitch works like so. When you shine a light on a ghost while stepping on the gravity switch, the game gets confused
Whoa.
about which way up Luigi is, and in this case, places him on the balcony where you
Damn.
fight Bulossus. Unfortunately, you just came from the tea room where you'd get the ice element to beat this particular boss, so you're essentially stuck.
Does anyone remember
Theoretically, it
Luigi
might be
swinging from a
possible to
rope?
perform this glitch
Do you remember
using the
that in
move
this-
that would
this
appear in
game?
the tea room after you grab the
Luigi's
ice
Mansion.
element,
I
but
saw like
good
a
luck with
shadow,
that, as
and
this
you get
glitch
to
is
see
pretty
Luigi
tough
like
to get
hanging
in the
from a
first
rope.
place,
He
let
hanged
alone
himself.
with the random movements of a
I know, it's
boot.
like an Easter
The
egg.
glitch happens within a
I saw that in
two-frame
the game, it was
window,
pretty
meaning
cool.
you have to be precise.
Just wanted to mention
Nevertheless,
that.
it's an interesting glitch, but tough to pull off. It'll turn your world upside down. Or is that the right way up? I'm so confused. Here's a silly glitch that can occur in the twins' room, or rather
Invisible
just
door
outside
glitch.
it when you play hide and seek with them. They ask Luigi
Oh, I
to wait
remember
outside,
these little
and when you're in the
bastards.
hallway, they'll call you back in. Here, press the A button and Luigi will open an invisible door. It's so spooky and magical. Either that, or he's practicing his new mime act, which he plans to take on the road during the 12
Well, he can hump the wall,
sequel.
so-
Nintendo, moving
you actually
on.
go to
In
the wall, he
artist
can hump
studio
it.
with
He's like,
Van
"Ooh,
Gogh, a cool glitch can occur once you've cleared the place of ghosts and then taken care of Van Gogh himself. Once he's
He
been
doesn't hump the
sucked
wall,
up,
he
you'll
grabs
be
the
given
wall,
the
but
spade
he looks
key,
like
but
he's
instead
humping
of
it.
picking it up, leave the room entirely and then head for the balcony. Once outside, come back inside through the door and you'll hear the sound of a key dropping. Go back through the door to the balcony once again and you'll hear another key drop. Repeat these steps until you get bored of going through doors and then head back to the artist studio. You'll now see that a key spawned each time you went through the door, creating
Wow.
this gold spectacle of a thing.
Damn.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
As
I know,
expected, once you touch the keys, Luigi grabs
early
one
key
and
grail.
then the map opens to show you where it's meant to be used. But Luigi isn't very efficient and grabs the remaining keys one by one, so you have to watch him
boy.
celebrate each and every time.
like
He's
Zelda.
kinda like a child with a short memory on Christmas. Another glitch can be performed in this same room of the
Link,
mansion,
you know, the
or
character Link.
anywhere really. It's just
Zelda's the
we're
game,
here
Link's the
already,
character.
so it's convenient. To do this, you need to catch 49 boos all over the mansion, and in the artist's studio, we'll be catching the final one, which awards us a huge gold diamond. The
Damn.
trick is to suck up the final boo and then end up against a wall, and hopefully the diamond will appear right next to Luigi. He'll then pick up the diamond and take the call
Save.
from Professor
Oh,
Egad at the same time.
The save
really,
cartridges
Luigi's just
on the
showing off how
GameCube.
much bank he's making off
Christ.
this game. Cash money. Oh baby. How about an icy glitch down in the basement with Sir Weston? This one
Oh,
requires
yeah.
some pretty decent timing, but if
I
you
remember
melt the
this.
ice and then
God,
wait
brings
for a
back
second,
beautiful memories.
just as the ice is about to reappear, start to suck up Sir Weston. The huge ice block will still be in the corner, but if you stop vacuuming, the ice block will reappear where Sir Weston disappears. You can stand inside it now as it's not solid, which is strange for a huge block of ice. Luigi really is one cool dude, until the ice block disappears and everything's normal again. Alright, let's check out the most
King
game-breaking
Boo
glitch
early.
in Luigi's mansion, known as the chest glitch, which is the first in a line of glitches and tricks used to reach King Boo within the first 15 minutes of the game.
Whoa.
Crazy, I know. Firstly, you'll
The
want
hell
to
did he
reach
do? He
Chauncey
walked through the
and beat
wall.
him the same way as you usually would. When Luigi sucks Chauncey up and his celebration ends, hold upright on the control stick until Luigi is behind the chest containing the key. Be careful not to move too far left or right once behind the chest, as Luigi can run back into the room as normal. With Luigi behind the chest, you can now go through the wall by pressing R to use the vacuum and then
Okay.
release R to stop using it.
Wow.
As Luigi puts away the
That's
vacuum
some
nozzle, quickly
crazy
and very
impressive
briefly
glitch.
press up on the control stick and Luigi should now be on the other side of the wall. Holding up while pressing R results in Luigi falling into the laundry room, and that's not really what we're going for. If you're successfully through the wall, you're now in a space known as floor 1.5, where Luigi is neither on the first or the second floor. You're able to move around here quite freely and even enter doors to rooms on the second floor, whilst
Damn.
being able to see into rooms below on the first floor. However, we're trying to get to King Boo, so once we're through the wall, press start and switch to sidestep mode and then proceed right until Luigi comes to a stop. All we need to do now is press the
great
A
for
button
speedrunners,
and
I
Luigi
guess.
will do this, which is basically him trying to awkwardly open a door.
like
Here we
moonwalking.
need to hold down on the control stick and left on the C
Luigi
stick, and
moonwalking,
hopefully
oh
this will
god.
prevent a ghost from spawning on the other side of the door and scaring Luigi. A word of caution, if Luigi gets scared whilst on floor 1.5, he'll drop down to the floor below.
Yeah, wasn't
where
there
he's
like a
meant to
Luigi
be.
2
And
game,
here's the first tricky part of this sequence,
yeah, there was a
getting
Luigi
skewed
2
Luigi.
game.
We need to have Luigi facing the wall
Luigi's
like
Mansion
this
2.
while
It's
pointing
like
his
Dark
light
Moon or
down
something
and to
like
the
that.
right. You then need to move to
Yeah,
the
that
right
game was
until one
terrible.
of these purple bats flies towards Luigi. Quickly press down on the C stick and then release it as Luigi takes damage, and hopefully Luigi will have this weird skewed angle.
Whoa.
Don't worry if you fail this, as you can go and open this door to the parlor and then return to see the bats are back. However, if you fail this enough times that Luigi's health goes below 30, you won't
Okay.
be able to get a skew. Okay, so we now have a skewed Luigi. Next, we
Alright.
need to avoid the other bat, as taking damage will correct the skew.
So
Get
much
into this
to do.
corner and then simply hold right on both the control and the C stick, and the skewed angle should help Luigi get through a wall here. Now
Damn.
we'll be in this hallway where some other ghosts can appear, but to avoid this, we'll keep to the left side, pointing our light down the hallway and then halfway along, pointing it towards us. This should hopefully stop any ceiling ghosts from scaring Luigi and spoiling our fun. When we reach this part at the end of the hallway, we're going to drag some bats towards the right side of the screen. We'll use them to get another skew, which is the same in concept but slightly different in execution. Once they're in position here, you're going to release the R button for the vacuum and then quickly tap right on the control stick and then left on the C stick. This can be difficult to time, so here it is again, and then at 50% speed. If this worked, you should have a great skewed angle, and if not, you can head through this door on the right and then re-enter to spawn more bats to try again. After getting the
okay.
second skewed angle, press start to switch from sidestep
There's no
to
way I
standard
can replicate
mode,
this.
then
This is
don't
just
move anything
overloading.
but the C stick. It's important to note
There's
that
no
moving
way I can
while in
replicate
standard
this.
mode will correct the skew.
This is just way
Now
too
we'll
much
point
information.
Luigi's light at the screen like so,
Christ,
and then
make it
we'll
easy.
switch back to sidestep mode. Next, we'll be moving into this corner and then pressing up on the C-stick till we get a view of the gym on floor 1 like this.
Okay.
Holding up right on the control stick, now press start, and here's the toughest part of the sequence. The
This
clip down
is
to the
going to be
basement.
the toughest
You need
part?
to
I
move
thought
the
we already
cursor
was through the
over to
toughest part.
standard mode and then hold up right on the control stick just enough so that it doesn't move the cursor over to sidestep. With this held, quickly press A and then X within 1 frame of each other. It's that quick, and you should hopefully fall into the basement below.
Isn't
Here's
that the
clip
Mario
again at
paint room
50%
with the
speed.
picture of Mario?
If the clip was successful, you'll now have Luigi inside this wall down in the basement. Now it's just a case of guiding Luigi to Mario's painting whilst inside the
Yes.
wall. I mean,
This
how
is,
hard could it
Mario's
be?
sort of
There's
paint room
just
area.
one problem. Moving too far left here will trigger a cutscene with King Boo, where he tells Luigi he doesn't have enough booze to enter. And moving too far right is a void that if Luigi enters it, softlocks the game. And it's a very fine line between the two. Luckily, we have the Game Boy to guide us, but there's no real
weird.
setup for this part, you just have to be very careful.
Game Boy
and
horror.
this is the one part of the sequence that you'll fail more than a few times, but if you see Mario, you're on the home stretch. Just make very tiny movements towards Mario and hopefully you'll make it into this room with his painting. Now just speak to King Boo and the final boss will begin as normal, despite the
great
fact
for
that it only
speedrunning.
took you 10 to 15 minutes to get here. And finally, while we're at the final boss, here's a
Bowser.
creepy and kinda cool glitch worth mentioning. In the Japanese version of the game, if you pull out the Game Boy Horror on the same frame you suck up King Boo, the action of Luigi grabbing King Boo's crown will be cancelled and thus freezing
Whoa.
everything in place.
just realized his
Aside
head's
from Luigi,
decapitated.
that is. You're
What the
now able to
fuck?
run around the roof of the house and Luigi can even go through Bowser, who isn't
Damn.
solid anymore. Now it may look like you're
That
stuck
is
here, but King Boo's
awesome.
crown can still be picked up. It's just invisible. Really, it's just creepy having Bowser's head floating above you,
Yeah, that is
detached
some
from his body.
creepy
Pretty
shit.
fitting for this game, I guess. I have to point out that this glitch only seems to work on the Japanese version of the game,
Oh, the
as you can pull out
Japanese,
the
of
Game Boy
course.
Horror while still pulling in a ghost with the vacuum, which is something they changed or fixed in the other versions. Anyway, it's a freaky glitch to round off this freaky episode and some cool glitches in Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah,
A
very,
huge shout
very
out and
awesome.
thank you to everyone on screen, from amazing glitch finders to some really impressive speedrunners. Be sure to check them out, they have links to their channels, so go say hi. And as always, a huge thanks to the following cool people from Patreon. You really help support the show, so thank you. And if you like this episode, hit that like button, share it with everyone you know and love, but most importantly, please subscribe if you want to see more from the series. Head over to the Facebook page for the show. I post updates and sneak peeks to upcoming episodes and keep you guys in the know about all things Son of a Glitch. Or you can follow me on Twitter and keep updated that way, you know, if you want to.
Okay, interesting. Son of a glitch. Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that's the end of the video. That was Luigi's Mansion Glitches, Son of a Glitch, episode 66. Jesus, why are there so many episodes? So many episodes. Yeah, you know, I could watch these. These are totally cool, but I'll probably have to pick and choose what games, because I don't want to pick games that I've never played before. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to sort of pick the games that I know the most. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion Glitches. Yeah, I didn't know that was possible. Honest to God, that's some serious complications there. I mean, Christ, I wouldn't be able to replicate that. You know, the fact that he was going for, you know, like 6 minutes of information of how to get to that stage and then saying, okay, this is the tricky part. Yeah, at that moment, I sort of lost all time and reality, because there's no way I'll be able to replicate this. Yeah, good job for trying to find glitches in this game. Luigi's Mansion glitches. Yeah, I didn't know there was any glitches. I truly didn't. I thought this game, and I've played this game a lot, and I didn't expect to be any glitches. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Easter eggs in this game as well, Luigi's Mansion. Because I swear to God, I remember, unless I'm going slowly insane, which is a possibility after watching all those terrible nostalgia critic movies, and those angry video game nerd games. Oh Jesus, plumbers don't wear ties. What the fuck? Oh, Superman 64, of course. No, I remember Luigi sort of swinging from a rope. There was like a shadow and Luigi was like hanging. Or was it Mario? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure, because I remember seeing that. But yeah, it was very scary. It was very intense. When I saw that, it scared the shit out of me in the game. Yeah, you know, at the time when I played Luigi's Mansion, it was pretty scary for the GameCube. I mean, it was not scary, you know, what you consider, but it was pretty chilling. It was a kind of creepy, sort of dark, evil sort of mansion, and you know, sometimes that you can just have a ghost pop out like a boo, and just pop out and go meh, you know, like a goat sheep bone, you know. But yeah, that was a terrible sort of ghost sound because they do that sort of meh sort of thing, you know. They do that weird thing that sounds like a weird sort of ghosty thing, and their tongue is all over the place. I don't know how the hell do I can replicate that. I'm not the expert sound guy, okay? I don't know how to replicate sounds. But hell, I can't even fucking pronounce names correctly. So how the hell do you expect me to sort of, you know, do the sound effects right? But yeah, totally awesome. So if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, and I'll make sure to see you guys in the next video. So yeah, give a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.